thought that they were so cute, but my friends thought that they were not cute at all. Someone in my chat said, OMG is like raging Cinna. He's like, Emily, if we're both not married by 35. Oh wait, it better not have been the 30s. Emmy, have you met any like celebrities in person?
I've met Shaq.
O'Neal? Mm-hmm. Why?
I met him at TwitchCon 2016 or 2017.
Are you just walking around TwitchCon?
No, he was backstage. He was doing something with Bud Light. I met him with my ex-boyfriend, and oh my gosh, to this day I'm still like I was with my ex-boyfriend. He was talking to my ex-boyfriend. He was like, "Is this your girl?" Oh. My ex was like, "Yeah," and Shaq was like, "Nice."
Wow!
And I was like, "Wow!"
Did you get to talk to him?
I mean, I was like extra shy and mute back then, so I was kind of just there.
Hey, you get the nod.
Do you have any crazy celebrity stories?
The only one I have is that DJ Khaled waved to me and it made my entire year.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
I did get to say hi to DJ Khaled.
Did you hit him with another one? What? No. No.
I have a way worse celebrity story.
No, you cannot.
Oh, yeah.
No, you cannot.
I talked about part of it on Nick's podcast. I'll just say there's a celebrity that DM'd me some like crazy shit. Well, I was like texting with them. They sent me some crazy shit.
Whoa, you're like, what the hell?
I showed it to, you can look on the podcast if you want to see Nick and Soda's reactions. They were both like, what the f?
You show it to them?
Yeah, I showed them the messages.
I've had a few that I can't name that have DM'd me, and like it makes me kind of sad though sometimes, because like I remember sometimes I'll think like, man, they want to be my friend, like this is cool, and you know when you can pick up that somebody's like trying to make a move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be that sometimes,
Yeah,
and
the
like
vibe.
I try to not assume that, so I'll wait until they like actually do something, and then they'll say something weird, and I'm like.
This is giving me
Yeah. But you know what's so interesting and really smart?
What?
A lot of the celebrities I've noticed, they don't follow you on Instagram.
They just DM you.
Yes, because they don't want people to be able to be like, oh, they're interested in this person.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so they won't follow you at all. They'll just DM you out of nowhere. And then you'll be like, what the fuck?
I thought it's because they were worried they wouldn't get a follow back. But I guess it's because they want to keep it secret.
Yeah, probably because they... Cinna, didn't you shoot your shot in a weird way though? Yes, we're all not perfect.
They're bringing it up again.
Yeah, thank you. Who is that guy?
Who is that?
Who is that? Yo, Chicago's finest vibes. Yo, fuck that guy. Mods,
Oh my god, you have good eyesight. Nuke them.
drone strike him right now.
You got me. You got me.
Fuck that guy.
What the heck? Yeah, that's funny.
That DM isn't even that bad.
The one that you sent? Wait, sorry, I mean the 5 you sent? Wait,
The what?
Wait, which DM?
Okay, what's worse? The DM that I sent or the story about how I got with my ex?
I love the story you got with your ex.
No, that's schizo. You should not love that story.
I really like that story of how you got with your ex.
The ramen shop?
A TLDR.
I don't think so.
TLDR, I met my ex-boyfriend at a ramen shop. And this is the one I dated for like 5 years. But I did do something that I, to this day, do not condone, and it is schizo as fuck.
No, okay, but I can see why you did it. Like let's tell it.
Do not do this, chat. Let me tell you, it will get you in trouble today. It was weird that I did it, and I was very young. I was like 18, okay? And I saw this guy, I thought he was really cute, and he came to my ramen shop.
And what were you doing at the ramen shop?
I was serving him ramen.
Serving him ramen.
And I was talking his little ass up. And guess what he was doing? He was not looking at me.
What?
Everybody else was making me so mad.
What do you mean he wasn't looking at you?
His brother kept talking to me more. His brother kept talking to me more. And he was so focused on the ramen, he thought it was so good. And I was like, you little bitch. But I digress. Long story short, he leaves, and I didn't ask for his number because I was too scared. So I hid in the back while he was leaving. But I wrote a smiley face and stuff on his receipt. And then he didn't leave his number. So my solution, do not do this, okay?
I actually don't know what this is.
I do not condone this. It is bad, weird behavior, and I regret it to this day. I looked at his receipt to find his first and last name, and then I found him on Facebook, and I DM'd him and said, hey, I was your waitress, and I was wondering if you would want to maybe talk sometime or go on a date.
I mean, what do you think?
No, that's bad, bro. That's bad, bro.
Okay, I feel like 10 years ago that was kind of normal.
Yes, I agree.
10 years ago that was kind of normal.
I agree.
10 years ago, bitch, when do you think I did this?
I assumed when you were like 18 or something.
Wait, I forgot how old I am. Never mind.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years ago, right? Yeah. I feel like back then, like we didn't have social media. You'd use Facebook back then, and like how else are you gonna get that info? I feel like people would do that on Instagram these days all the time.
Well, here's the thing. It's not. We should not make that normal though, because I don't want people to start doing that now.
No, I feel like now that people would be like, "You're a weirdo," but I feel like back then, like people would like you hear people be like,
"It was not in 1990."
I don't know.
And then what did he respond to your DM?
He actually found it really
things were
flattering.
Different. Like, have you heard a lot of people's parents are like, "Oh, I had a crush on your mom. She was a waitress, so I kept going into the store."
Yes.
But if someone said now, "Oh, I have a crush on this waitress, so I keep going into where she works," people be like, "You're a freak."
Yeah, creep.
Like, I feel like it's different now.
Yeah, I agree. Like back then, back in the day.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like, it was in the olden days.
In the olden days, you had to do what you had to do to get the information.
But you know what I mean? Like, it was bad. And then I did feel like he was really nice. Like, we went on a date. He was really nice, and he was super, he was the guy I told the green glass door to.
That's so fun.
So that's crazy. He got stalked on Facebook, and he got a riddle on the first date, and he still dated me.
That's cute. 5 years.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but that was the guy. That was creepy. Chat, do not do that.
I will say it would be worse to do that now than 10 years ago.
Yes.
Huh?
It'd be worse to do it now than 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Sure.
but like, why do you think that it's different? Why do you think it changed? Okay, maybe it's just because like there's been so many documented cases of weird things happening now. Everyone's scared of each other.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say low key, like maybe I'm just scared of people. Because I was like, if I heard something like, okay, I met my wife doing that, I probably wouldn't think they were weird. But if someone did that to me, I'd probably be kind of scared because I'd be like, oh well, what if they're weird? But it's like it's just like the not knowing.
And maybe it's also that too, because if I heard that from like a guy and he's like, yeah, this girl that I met at this restaurant did that, and I thought it was really sweet, I'd be like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But then from another perspective now, if it was somebody who did it to me online, I'd be like, that's fucking crazy. But also, I do think we are a little more worried as well about that stuff too in our environment, with people trying to like find stuff about us that maybe it's also perceived very differently for us now too. Because like now I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, people say it's like social media, but okay, so let's say like the same scenario I'm talking about where it's like a guy has a crush on a girl and she's a waitress, he keeps going in and eventually they get married. But let's say that guy who kept going in, she ended up liking him, they dated, but he was crazy and he kills her. People be like, oh, she should have known better.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
It's like,
yeah, it switches back and forth.
So like based on what happens,
depends.
I don't know.
It was a bad time, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I look back, I wouldn't do that now. Like if I was working in a restaurant, I would not do that today and be like, this is cool.
Yeah.
But I was like young, I was like 19, and I just didn't know how to communicate the fact that I thought somebody was cute. So instead, I was like, oh, this is
how to do it.
Let's do another DM slide. You know what it's not awe. It's not awe.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your craziest way you've met somebody?
I met people through school mostly, mutual friends. I used dating apps. I don't know, nothing like out of the ordinary.
Really?
Yeah, just like the usual.
Yeah, I don't have any weird stories like that.
Dating apps.
Well, I should make that face.
Any DM slides that ever failed, guys? Anything you want to share?
Anyone else?
I'm really not liking the one-way thing here.
I've never like reached out to someone first or hit on someone first because okay, well there's two reasons. The first reason is because of me being demisexual. I don't even think of people that way really, unless they like create the scenario. And then two, I don't know. I just don't think about it.
What about you, Cinna?
You know why?
Cinna, how about you? Any way?
But see, I will say that was something that was weird because I would say I always go off personality.
Yeah.
But then when I talked to the guy who I dated at the time in that restaurant, I was like, oh, he's so great. Like we all talked for so long. They ate there for so long. I was like, ooh, you know.
What is your percentage split on like personality versus physical in a partner? Like how important is personality versus physical attraction?
I would say for me it's like 70-30.
70 personality.
Yeah, like you can be. I have met people who are very good-looking people.
Yeah.
And to me, that is nothing if you are a dog shit person. And if you are ugly at all on the inside, you are ugly in every other way to me.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you think they're like physical attraction is important for like a long term?
No, I do.
Yeah.
But like the way I also think, maybe it's because of my grandparents, but like I know in my head, because I've had to learn this myself because I used to be really jealous as a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Is like there will always be somebody in the world who is more beautiful than you. Like,
Okay.
you will.
No, stop that.
You always have somebody who is like maybe funnier or all these things, but at the end of the day, like your partner should love you for you.
Yes.
So it's like
that's so true.
your looks, they do take you far. Like basic attraction is good,
Yeah.
but that will fade over time.
Yeah.
So my grandparents, both sets of my grandparents always said that.
Well, I don't know who I talked to this about. They're like, your partner, like you're gonna ask them, am I the prettiest girl in the world? And they'll say yes because to them you are the prettiest girl in the world.
They should say yes.
Or they're lying.
We were talking about that, right?
Yes, they should
that was
say
with
yes.
you. Yeah. That was Cinna. I was like, wait, who was I talking to this about? Yeah, because to them you're the prettiest.
Yeah.
Because they like you so much.
Emmy, ask her the question.
Am I the what's that?
Well, no.
Am I the prettiest?
Yeah, but you are.
No.
Thanks, Emmy.
No, remember, ask her what you were talking about. Like, do you think?
I forgot.
It was like, do you think that if you asked your partner, like, let's say you guys have been together for like 5 years, and you're like,
Okay.
do you think that they should say yes, or if they say no, would you be mad?
They better
First
say
of all,
yes.
I would never ask my partner that.
What?
But-
Really?
I would. I'm needy.
You wouldn't?
I'm needy.
I would ask that every day.
I would.
But let's say if I did, I don't know if I'd be mad either way, but okay, let's say like if they said no, I would assume that they were saying it to like no, like rolling their eyes like, of course you're not, then like,
Oh!
that'd be mean, you know?
Yeah.
But besides that, I'd be fine with any answer.
Really?
There was a guy that I dated that I said, I think I told you this. I said, am I the prettiest girl in the world? And he said, no. And then I said,
bad.
what the fuck does that mean? And he
Yeah.
goes, you think you're movie star pretty? Are you serious?
Wow.
And then
what
I
a
said,
bitch.
what?
Wait, that's me.
Yes.
He didn't have to go that hard.
And it started this argument.
Oh my God.
I said, you can't say that though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
didn't
fucked
have to go
up.
that
Yes,
hard.
and then he goes, I'm just being realistic. Sorry, do you want me to lie? And then the conversation ended by him saying, fine, from now on I'll lie to you.
Aww.
And I said,
But okay, but I'm one of those people that when I'm dating someone, I think that they're the most attractive person ever.
yes,
exactly,
I'm the
I'm
same.
the same way.
What were you gonna say?
Okay, well, so like these are like my unbiased friends, like people who like don't really like, they're not like friends with like the people I've dated or anything.
Yeah.
Every time I've like broken up with a guy, they'll be like, I always wondered why you liked him because he was ugly.
Oh.
What? But I always thought that they were cute. But then my ex-girlfriend is really pretty, and like I said this on Ray and Cutie's podcast, but this is so gay. Think of like whenever like someone says like the prettiest girl in the world, like the thing, her face still pops into my head, but I have no feelings for her. We're like platonic completely. But when
Aw.
someone talks about the prettiest girl in the world, I still think of her.
Aw,
That's so sweet.
That's very sweet. Oh,
But
she's
see,
so
I think though that like when I'm the same way, when I'm in a relationship with somebody, it's like they know I'm never going anywhere because I'm like, yeah, you are like the most attractive person in the world to me,
Aw.
and that's like about it.
That's so cute.
Which is I think how it should be.
Yeah, that is. I feel like that's how it should be too.
It's like
Then-
yeah.
Wouldn't that mean that physical would have to be like 40%?
Why are you smirking like that?
Okay, because I think for me,
Yeah, what's your ratio?
I think it's 50-50. Personality and physical attraction.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think so. But it's also very important that that's why it's 50-50. That they have a good personality.
Are you thinking more like short term when you think about that normally, or you
Yeah,
think
I don't
about a
really,
long-term
I don't
partner?
really think about long term.
Okay, so you're thinking like short term, like
What?
okay, I'm around this person, and it's this.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about like long term at all. I guess long term, I think it would be more like 60-40 personality.
Wait, 40 for personality?
No, 60. 60
Okay.
for personality. If we're thinking like long term, like marry the guy, then yeah, 60-40, I guess.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, what's yours, Emmy?
Isn't it? Or my percent?
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's hard for me to tell because like I said, I always thought that they were so cute, but my friends thought that they were not cute at all. But I feel like for me, it's like 70-30 for personality.
70-30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personality 70.
Well, because that's the thing, you meet like, bro, in my lifetime, I've met some very attractive people, and then they talk, and they'll just say something that's like mean, and like they're not being funny, like they're just genuinely like a mean
Oh, and then they genuinely look
person in their
they
heart.
like physically look less attractive.
Yes,
than
and you are just like a gross person in your heart. Like to be like that is just so shitty, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you're a bad person, your heart will show it, and it will make you an ugly person.
Yeah, true. I agree. That is
nobody wants to deal with somebody who's an asshole. It's no amount of looks is ever worth dealing with somebody who's ugly on the inside. Fuck
That's
that
true.
person.
Yeah, I mean, those people, like, even the celebrities, they end up alone, or they'll have like so many remarriages,
Yeah.
which is like kind of the same as being alone. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because like you're starting from zero over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If like you've had like relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship, and it's like, I don't know, it's like especially marriages too, people get divorced. That's what I'm scared of.
What?
I'm scared to be like in my 50s and chat before you type you already are. I swear to God. I'm scared to be in my 50s and then be like, fuck, this shit's gonna suck because everybody's been divorced already that's in my pool.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like they've experienced love and children and everything, you know? And what do we have?
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie, if I hit 50 and I'm not married, I'm putting myself in a retirement home.
Aw, and then you can find someone at the retirement home.
Oh.
No,
Did you guys ever have like, I had in middle school, best friends, we made a pact. That
Oh,
but, like,
God.
we were in middle school.
Yeah.
It was a pact that if we're both not married by 40, we would marry each other.
Yeah.
But I haven't talked to him in 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Is
but
he married?
I have no idea.
He's
I-
waiting.
Can you look?
He's waiting for when you're 40.
I don't have him added on anything. We like literally have no contact anymore.
No.
I literally have a pact with this guy in college, with my friend, and I do not like him, so I hope it doesn't happen.
Oh no. Well, it was like middle school. It's like not serious.
Oh, like serious?
Is yours more
Not
real?
serious.
I hope not. He's like, Emily, if we're both not married by 35. Oh wait, it better not have been the 30s. I'm 27. Wait, did he say 30? I don't remember.
Let me host you a 20v1. Okay.
We have to find a
We'll get you
married.
married. We'll get you a 20v1.
I remember he definitely did not say 40.
She'll get picked from 20 people.
Yes. Okay. We'll do 40. We can just do multiple episodes of a 20v1 until we find the right one. But we'll
Oh
get
my
there. Okay. We'll get
God.
there.
1v.
I'm horrified.
1,000.
Yeah. 1v100. We'll do a 1v100.
That's not even enough.
Oh my God, I
We'll
can't
do one
take
of those where it's
no
like
pizza taxis.
guess your future husband, and we show only their feet first, and then you can go off their shoes, and then it goes up a little
Oh,
bit
those
more.
are fun, those are fun.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I don't know what. I have no pacts with anybody that are like marriage ones.
Yeah,
But
that's good.
the only guy, like I'm thinking about people I've kept up with in school. Well, not today, I have not. But is the fucking guy who kicked the soccer ball in my face in second grade.
Oh, you remember him?
Yes, and
Did he do it on purpose?
Yeah, that fucking asshole. Because
my
I told
God.
I told him that I liked him and I had a crush on him. And he goes, ew. And then he kicked a soccer ball in my face.
He's a meanie bud.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he,
but maybe. I'm sorry. Finish your story. Then I have a follow-up story.
well, he tried to hit on me in college.
Oh no.
DM'd me actually. And he didn't remember who I was. And he goes, hi, Britt. And he goes, I know we have like mutual friends and stuff like that. And he goes, and I wanted to know like if I could like take you out on a date. I'm pretty sure we went to school together. But he doesn't remember like that.
That you did that, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
and then the petty part of me, this might be the crazy part. This is the crazy part. I wanted to go on a date with him, and then like, oh yeah, you don't remember when you kicked a soccer ball in my face in second grade? You're like, no, what, you little bitch.
Second
Haha.
grade.
And
Look at
then
you
leave.
now.
But then I would look like a psychotic person.
For remembering?
So I can't do that. So I just didn't respond.
Oh, you didn't even say
Second
anything.
grade's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, I have
What?
What was yours,
follow-up
Emmy?
story. Okay, this actually, I hope this doesn't kill the vibe. I don't think it will. But
Oh, is it the? Oh.
no.
What?
I don't know. I think I've like mentioned in chat that like, let me think, how do I start this story? So one of the stalkers that I had from before I was a streamer, I went to high school with them, and then they like ended up like stalking me like out of high school. But how we first started interacting in high school is because he kept hitting me with stuff in gym on purpose, like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like we were freshmen, so we were 14. He would kick soccer balls and hit my head. He would throw stuff at my head, like frisbees at
Yeah.
my head.
Oh my
But
God.
he always played off like an accident. And he had like a friend in his gym class, and they would be like playing together, but then somehow the ball would always hit my head, and his friend would be like, oh my God, like I'm so sorry, you okay? His friend would like run over to me and check on me, and he would just be standing there like smirking.
Smirk?
But at the time I was like, I was 14, I was like, oh, it's just accident. But how does it keep happening? Like he ended up being a freak. He ended up being a freak.
A freak? Someone in my chat said, OMG is like Raging Cinna.
What?
hitting balls in your head. Oh,
Like we barely speak.
what does Twitter think? Do they think you guys are like together?
Yes.
Oh.
So I said, I think what I need to do to counter this is I'm gonna go on dates and I'm gonna start. Yo, Ninja, thank you so much for the 5 and Bonnie's.
Dude, someone in my chat said my bad thought you'd forget about my thing. You can't be that guy because he's in jail right now.
Oh.
Not for me, for something else.
Clock it.
Oh.
But he's in jail.
I think what I'm gonna do though is I said I'm gonna start going on dates and I'm
And
gonna
post-
post that I'm going on the dates.
Like,
But the
a
thing is,
candlelit dinner.
I've tried to combat it. Like I've literally gone on stream and told stories about my dates I've been on. Emmy, do you remember? And without like saying any information, I told Chad about the date that I went on that I told you and Bonnie about. I told Chad about the date that I went on. Remember when I said the customer paid for my food?
Oh, yeah.
So I came back, I told them, I go to stream and I say, I tell my chat, I shit you not, I was getting shipped on Twitter the next day with another shirt.
Really?
And I said there's nothing I can do. I think
Yeah,
now
you can't
though,
really stop it.
people are
Viewers
just,
don't need facts.
I think they're just trolling so much though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
now they know that like, you know what it is?
Yeah, I think it's just it's a lot of trolling too, and they like to
That's it.
ship. Yeah.
I think everybody needs to universally go on a hoe phase.
Oh wow, who
so
like in
then
chat?
nobody can ship anyone anymore.
Wow. Wait, like us or like chat?
I don't know. I don't really know where I was going with that. I was gonna suggest some people, but I've also never done that, so I don't.
Hoe
I'm not gonna have my hoe
phase.
phase till I'm like 50. If I'm single and 50, I'm.
Someone said
Gonna have a
you need to get engaged to stop the shipping. I think it'd be on Twitter like, bro, I can't believe she's getting engaged to hide her feelings for Ray.
Yeah, they're gonna
That's exactly
say
no.
that.
I could literally get engaged tomorrow in order to combat shipping, and they'd be like, "Wow, seriously?
Like, no way.
How did that happen?" Anyway,
I just read someone in Bonnie's chat go, Emmy will never marry, Emily will marry at 35, and Cinna will marry at 33.
Wow, the prediction.